Shot here at US Bank Stadium, located in downtown Minneapolis. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Washington Commanders and the Minnesota Vikings. Will Reichert has it all teed up. And we're off from US Bank Stadium. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
Kate, when you partner a relentless work ethic with elite athleticism, you get Jaden Daniels. He put on an absolute show. One of the best rookie years in the history of the game for a quarterback. And with a work ethic and speed and arm, I don't know why he would ever slow down.
Daniels going to throw to get us started. He finds Brown right side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Give him 13 on that play. That's going to give the Commanders a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
This is Ja'Cory Kronsky-Merritt getting it for the first time. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. If you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, Daniels. It's Cox. This is Ja'Cory Kronsky-Merritt. And this is taken ahead to the 42. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and short, Daniels. He's going to run for it. And now all the way across midfield before he's brought down. And that's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Receiver in motion. He's headed right. Throwing on first down. Daniels has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
4 yards.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Making the call himself. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
A gain of 23 yards. That's another Washington Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. Commanders ball as we get back for the 2nd, and they're thinking points. From the gun, it's Daniels. Intercepted in the end zone. Byron Murphy picks it. And the Vikings get a great return up close to their own 30 before they're able to drag him down.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
Gain of 10 yards.
An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
Hits him on the out route. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Drives it backwards, 2nd down, coming up.
His 48-yard line.
Now we are still scoreless in this one as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight, more coming your way from US Bank Stadium after this. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They got 21 yards on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Calls it at the 7. Another new 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he's got it. It's in close. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get some late points and the lead. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's go. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Set to kick this away. Moore with a return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense out to the field, ready for their second drive. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And it's going to be dropped off for Krosky-Merritt. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Throwing from the gun. He's keeping it. And he'll go down and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Washington calls it second timeout.
That's good.
And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Fresh set of downs now from the 39. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Hits his running back. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Working now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They get 6 and a first down as well.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for the receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's second down.
So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen and crew, thrilled to be with you from the Orlando studios at EA Sports. And we'll keep this one short and sweet. Just one touchdown on the board so far, 7-0 at the half. Will the offenses pick it back up? To find out, let's rejoin our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks for that update, Scotch. Welcome back, everyone, for the third quarter. Got a one-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. On the return, here's Miles Price. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Minnesota all set to go for its second drive. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Starting the drive with a give to Jones. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops Smith for no gain on that first down play. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
McCarthy looking to throw. Completed right side to Addison. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Third and just 2 to go. Here he is on third and short. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
That's another Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Back to the air, McCarthy. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
All right, here we go. Second down. Now it's McCarthy. Locates Jefferson along the sideline. Complete. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
It's a gain of 5.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down. Third and long, they're going to throw. That's the first down, and he's still going. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Reichert on for the point after.
The extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings double their lead to 14.
Commanders nothing.
Samuel with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Commanders all set to regain possession. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a 1-score game. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Daniels from the pistol. He's got Brown on the slant. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
Good luck defending that short yardage slot. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
2nd and 3 now. Out of the gun, Daniels. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Washington.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late. So first down from the 41. From the gun, it's Daniels. Into the hands of his running back, Krosky Merritt. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up. This goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the 4th quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz, or he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Daniels throwing on third. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going for it himself. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. That's 16 on the pickup. That's going to give the Commanders a first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Took off with it again. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. This one's caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the first and goal. Give them 8 on that one. And now they have a first and goal. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Commanders, 14 points back. Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. Trying to throw this from the gun. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet.
Touchdown, Washington.
No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Daniels and the Commanders looking to tack on 2 more.
The Commanders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They kick the running back in motion. Setting up to pass. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit.
14, Commanders 8.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. On the return, here's Price. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Vikings taking the field on offense. Their lead still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation. That is all that you're thinking right now, is just make these plays, run out this clock so we could take one more knee and celebrate.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. They'll start with a give to Jones. And give him 6 on the run as that play takes us to the 2-minute warning. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Staying on the ground with Jones. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Washington calls it second timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Staying on the ground here with Jones. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. All in left side. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Line up the design keeper. Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So it's a win for the Vikings. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.